Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que junto a las puertas de acceso al estadio hay instaladas unas huchas destinadas a recoger sus donativos para nuestra campaña solidaria en favor de los más necesitados.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Shot a goal!
Well, the whole idea is to start as you mean to go on, and that sets their tone beautifully.
Jim, your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Barcelona take the early advantage. Oh, good read. Fabio Cardozo. And it's a Série. Defenders on the back foot. Now it's Rui Diaz. Raul de Tomas. And the shot! Another chance! Oh, extraordinary.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Perez. And that's been intercepted. Parma are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
That pass needed to be better. Looks to the other side. Bruno Perez. It's a pretty loose pass. Driving on and making good progress. Raul de Tomas. Sends it forward. Lamela. It's out for a goal kick. Bruno Perez. Stevens. And it's Lamela. Raul de Tomas. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Everton Ribeiro. Chance for the header! Sticks it away! And with that goal comes comfort! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Move forward and quickly so. Well seen, saw that coming. And they can counter here. Now it's Rui Diaz. That is a brilliant interception. Played up towards the front line. Tanganga. Oh, important interception. And he's there to get it away. He's lost the ball there, great tackle. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Foot in. A real chance to break. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bruno Perez. Everton Ribeiro. And that interception was most necessary. And the counter is on. Lamela gets his pass away. Cleared without complication. Tanganga.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Fulkrug.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Rui Diaz. There's the hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Lamela certainly could have and should have made more of that.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Everton Ribeiro. Bruno Perez! And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Bruno Perez. Oh, good read. No, again, there's no way through. Grujic. And that's been intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming. And it's Bruno Perez. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's really well controlled. And he'll shoot here. Keeper's not concerned by that.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Poor pass that, sloppy. Everton Ribeiro couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Stevens. Bruno Terres. That's been intercepted.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now the counter. And that interception was most necessary. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good read. Stevens. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Floated up and over. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
El
benches.
dorsal 27.
Fabio Cardozo.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19.
And it's Iheanacho.
El dorsal
Well
20.
seen, saw that coming.
Cambio de
Well,
jugadores.
better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Iheanacho. Parma finding their passes. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He was under real pressure there. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He came in hard, very hard. Clears it out of harm's way. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ilsanka. And that's been intercepted. And here's Iheanacho, looking for the runner. And that's just now the finish! Roll to Thomas. Big chance! They've done it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Parma get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Knocks it away.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
He's found a way past. And that interception was most necessary. Barcelona clearly now in... And that's that. Terrific contest. It might easily have tipped either way. The margins are tiny. Just a goal in it. Sadly, that's all it takes. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid